Hello everyone, this is Seer. I am your PvP Sage Master. I am here to talk about some basic PvP for your Seer. Basically we'll just kind of introduce the Seer and everything, and then we'll go to the skill tree and everything, which would be good for healing. Then some gear, then kind of the rotation and bonuses and stuff like that, and healing for single ally and then group and everything. Um, so this is gonna be kind of a if a three-part series. Hopefully we can get it down shorter. Um, well, let's just get started. Let me do a little wave here. Hi everybody, that's me. So now, all right. So Sage healing. Pretty much you're gonna get taken out as fast as you can in PvP. Because healing is pretty much you can just keep the other people alive while the other ones can't do anything. So, and also you can dabble in DPS a little bit. That's what I like to do. I like to dabble in DPS a little bit, just to kind of help them out if possible. Well, okay, let's go through like some of the strengths and stuff like that. Well, okay. Handling high damage to a single ally, it's pretty strong. Handling high damage to multiple allies, not that strong. Um, Resource management, trivial. Synergy with co-healers, strong. Mobility, incredible. Handling mechanics, it's fine. Passive damage reduction, uh, it's pretty weak. Sage's has the lowest armor and is always healing class, lacking a utility that increases damage reduction for all area effects by 30%. Um, Dealing damage in the healing discipline, strongest. Um, okay, well that's just a little info on that. And now let's go through your skill trees. Okay, this is for Seers. Unfortunately, I did not ever do telekinetic or balance, since our DPS. I found out healing was my calling and passion. Even though I suck at being a doctor in real life, cutting somebody open, not my thing. But apparently on here, I'm really good at it. So we'll go through the skillfuls first, of course. Okay. So of course you're gonna have 7 little blocks you have to do. All right. Um, and you can see them all here. I like to put upheaval, but for the sake of this video, I'm doing it differently. Okay, so let's get started. For skillful, let's start with psych, yeah, psychics, su suffusion, suffusion. All right, and that's right there. What this does, it gives your force wave. It gives it a healing purpose. See, as it says right here, it heals you and up to 7 of your allies. Can anywhere between 760 to 1341 healing. And then you get your Jedi resistance, which is right here. Increases damage reduction by 3%. I mean, you can take a little more damage. And then you get your tectonic mastery. I also use this one right here. Um, this helps for just a little DPS. Like I said, double on DPS a little bit. But this increases the damage dealt by Force Quake by 25%. That's going to help out, especially when you want to, if you're like fighting at a node or something like that, and you're waiting your cooldown on your range attacks, like your projectile and your disturbance and your telekinetic throw. You can use uh, your Force Quake, and it does it does an area, which can knock anybody out. It just disrupts them. Then you get your Pain Barrier, which is right here. and increases all healing received by 10%. Does not affect redistribution, blah, redistributed life. So basically, it's gonna help people heal you. All right, and of course, like I said, you got other ones here. Your humility, your upheaval, and your pinning resolve. That's more for DPS, and I would say that is too. Um, but you'd only need 3 to go on to your next level, which is Masterful. Um, and with Masterful, you got Blackout, which is right here. What this does, it activating Cloud Mine grants you Blackout, which increases damage reduction by 25% for 6 seconds. You can read all this stuff on just by scrolling over them and looking at them yourself. But this just will, kind of help you out. Next is Mind Ward, which is right next to it. It reduces the damage taken by all periodic effects by 15%. These are pretty much self-explanatory. I mean, if you need any help, I'll be happy to help y'all with anything else after this. So the next one after that is Valiance, and it's not that. There it is right there. What this does reduces health cost of Noble Sacrifice by 25%, and increases the healing of Force Mend by 30%. Now this is Noble Sacrifice, and this is Force Mend. We'll actually get into those later on. So just hold your horses, be patient. Alrighty, next one is Kinetic Collapse. I love this one. What this does is it's a force armor that you place on yourself. This is force armor right here. And what it does is it basically puts a barrier around you and it kind of protects you a little bit. But what this force collapse does is force armor that you place on yourself erupts to a flash of light when it ends, blinding up to 8 nearby enemies for 3 seconds. And if you attack these people while they're blinded within that 3 seconds, then it breaks the blind. I like this because it kind of gives me a good chance to run away if I'm surrounded. Telecart Defense is the last one for Masterful. This will also help you with your Seer and everything. What that does, it increases the amount of damage that Force Armor absorbs by 10%. Like I said, it pretty much explains itself. And so, well, that's Masterful. You only actually need 2 to go on to the next, which is Heroic. Now, this is for everybody. Well, you can use all your skills on the first one. You can do 3 here, or you can do 4 and then 3 here, or you can do like I do is 3, 2, 2. You only get 7, kind of, not fun, everything. Like I said, you get 7, you get these little, square things. Or not squares, triangles. Oh, my bad, don't even know my shapes. And then for Heroic, you have Metaphysical Alercity. If I'm saying it wrong, I'm so sorry. A little tidbit about myself. Not good at public speaking, and that's including if you can't even see me. Alright. I could type anything I want, but not good at public speaking. So anyways, Metaphysical I can't even say it. You know what I'm talking about. Your movement speed increases by 50%, while mental alacrity is active. Force speed lasts 0.5 seconds longer, and force barrier finishes force speed's cooldown. That is your force barrier, which we'll get into later also. Force mobility. What this does is it's a healing trance. Well, it's not a healing trance, but healing trance may be activated by or channeled while moving. This is your healing trance right here. And basically what it's saying, it's like I said, self-explanatory, but if you're on the run and you need to either heal yourself or you need to heal an ally in PvP, then what you need to do is you can heal them while running. You don't have to stop. Like say if you are on Nova Coast and you take the turret on south and you need to go run to east because they're attacking it. Well, instead of stopping and healing, you can actually heal on the go. And I love that. And it helps me out so much. Not just because that helps me if I need to heal myself, but it helps others as well. Alright. Now, as you can see, I already got some of them placed. I got uh, the Psychic Subfusion, Pain Barrier, Jedi Resistance, and then I got the Kinetic Collapse, Telekinetic Defense, Metaphysical Veracity, and the Force Mobility. As I said before, you can choose whatever you want to. You don't have to do what it says. Like I said, if you like the double and a little DPS, I like to do that sometimes too. So, alright, now we're going to talk about gear. Your ultimate gear for your triple stage healing. It's you'll find these on the fleets and the combat area, I believe. And they're basically it's the Force Mystics sets, and you can see where they are when you go to the PvP vendors and everything on the fleet. Pretty much, for each class, it's like there's a bottom, and then you have like your let's take that down. Your relics. Forgetting stuff already. Which, like I said, these are your relics. Basically, you'll have your PvP gear for the stages on the top, and then for the shadows, you're gonna go below the relics, and you'll have them at the bottom. So which each vendor you'll have. I mean, you have your knights and your council of vendors, and then and each little vendor there you have your one class, and then you have the other class at the bottom. So they separate them so you know which is which. So yeah, so Force Mystics is gear and everything. You'll get the bonus set and everything, which is bonus is always going to be crucial for anything. For augments, power and willpower. The only differences between them is just 0.25%. Now, willpower does help a little more, in my opinion. Now power versus critical. With 14 power augments, the amount of critical that maximizes expected healing is about 55. And restricted gear, it's 120, and Revenite gear. With 14 willpower augments, the amount of critical that maximizes expert healing is 40 in restricted gear or 105 in Revenite gear. Elasticity versus surge. Among your ear implants and enhancements, 3 have surge and 7 have elasticity. And now for your relics, which are these little lovely things right here. They can be from the same tier, Serendipity and Force Reproduction. I actually have Devastating and Serendipitous. Like I said, this is all of what you want. And then accuracy, it's not really big on anything because you're not going to be, you're healing, you're not targeting. Okay, so I'm going to stop right here on this one because my time is almost up. So I will be posting this one, and I'll have the to be continued to this as well. So I hope this helps you. If you need any help further, then just hit me up on here. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.